Thank you, ma'am. Are the slides visible?
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Halima Hossein Syed. I'm a reporter from Kuwait, and today I'm going to talk about sustainable travel and tourism. So, can anyone tell what is sustainable travel?
When we don't bring any harm to the environment while traveling.
Yes, ma'am, you're right. It refers to tourism that minimizes negative impacts on environment. It respects local cultures, supports the economic well-being of host communities. Principles of responsible tourism: minimizing carbon footprints, supporting local economies. We can contribute to sustainable tourism by choosing eco friendly accommodations. Can anyone tell the significant impacts of tourism on local environments? Okay, I'm going to
When
tell.
I
It can provide
yeah,
Yes, yes.
economic benefits.
Halima, I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
by traveling, we are using biofuel, we are using fuel, and we are producing greenhouse gases. So if we are, I mean, first
Yes,
of all, the
ma'am.
mode of transportation can cause pollution. And then if we are carrying plastic and, we are using non-biodegradable things, then we are contributing to pollution and non-sustainable attitude.
Yes, ma'am. You're right. Yes, ma'am. So it can provide economic benefits, but it can also lead to over tourism, environmental degradation, and cultural commodification. In conclusion, I would like to say that individuals can contribute to sustainable tourism by educating themselves about their travel destinations. Simple actions like reducing waste and supporting local artisans can make a huge difference. Thank you all. Have a great day ahead.
Wow, 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 Halima. Thank you very much for sharing such a wonderful information. And please let us know that
Thank you,
how
ma'am.
are you enjoying in the Green Lifestyle Challenge?
Ma'am, I have learned after coming in this, I have learned many new things, such as like I have planted many trees in my home. I have planted another some like 50 more plants to my school, as I have said in the last meeting. And I have done many more, and I am like interested in environment right now. Like I'm already a nature lover, by the way, but then still I have learned more about the environment. Like what are the harmful causes, like because of the human activities, what are the harms caused to the environment, and how can we stop that? And I have clean our schools. I have like taken a drive in our school by asking the teachers if we could take a clean drive in our school, like cleaning the school, planting more trees. Like there is also environmental activities in our school which I am the leader of. So that's what I
Okay,
have learned with
that's
this,
enough,
and I
Halima.
thank you for
Thank you.
everything.
Thank you very much. You have done so much that you will continue sharing, but we have the time limitation. So thank you
Yeah.
very much. God bless you. And we are very, very happy to have you here with us. Next, we
Thank you,
have
ma'am. Thank you.
Hina Mudgal from Uttar Pradesh, India, who is a nature lover, who is the expert of sustainability, and nowadays a well-known name in the field of
Thank you.
sustainable initiatives across India. Now she has
Thank
expanded
you.
her wings to abroad as well. She was here in Dubai as one of the speaker and awardee, and inshallah, hopefully, she is going to be one of the speaker in Maldives as well. So over to you, Hina.
Thank you. I would first like to thank the Edufam group, the entire team for motivating a very normal teacher, a mentor, and for giving us exposure about sustainability. And believe me, ma'am, from the time when I did the leadership training, that journey when we met, it was just by chance. I clicked on a link and I registered. And that was the changing point which invoked the leadership quality. And I just wanted to begin my topic, that is the urban gardening and food production and growing own food sustainably. When I joined the leadership training, that was around a year and a half ago. Uh, it was that time when I had set up, there was an open area outside my outside my bio lab. So I just decided to have an activity and see how much students fall in place with a regime of plant donation. So this is a small story about how I started my botanical garden, and in the entire open lab setup was done. It was during that time, ma'am, that I had started a campaign of plant donation by the students. Each one plant one. And that time also during the leadership training, I used to share. And that time, the entire school contributed. Each child used to bring a sapling, a cutting, and all different methods of spreading by vegetative propagation and all. I was teaching science along with it too. So when I set up, so my second slide shows my, ma'am, can I just, my second slide? Yeah. So this is the time when I started this journey of sustainable plantation. So this small green patch was developed where all students started planting, and then they used to put there was a small bin in which they would put all their tiffin waste, and we started the composting, and then the seeds. If they would eat oranges and seeds, they would sow their seeds, and we would have these tilling and sowing terms which were taught along with it. So my first project where I involved, this was a small community of students and teachers. And then the parents also, they started taking interest and asking, ma'am, how do we do propagation? So propagation is a way where we do gardening by cutting. Like there is a very common money plant, कहते हैं ना, money plant. If you steal and you take a cutting from someone and then you put it, it starts to grow and you get a lot of riches and money. So that's all a myth, but that's a way of spreading plants by propagation. You don't have to buy a plant; you just take a cutting and then we can share with amongst ourselves. So the topic which I'll be talking today, this small story of my botanical garden, is very close to my heart and very close to the Edufam journey of leadership, because it is then when I did the entire project, and it is still now. This is a complete open lab. And so what are the methods of urban gardening? If we have a wall, we can have old bottles and we can set up vertical plantation, and we can use old plastic bins instead of, because now we are talking of soft plastic being recycled, and most of our planters which we are making in school is of old paint boxes which are being cleaned and repainted and then reused. So the most important thought here is to incorporate the sustainable mindset, because what we do is that if in our kitchens we don't have green and blue bins, we don't know what is the purpose of green bin in public. So when we are having green bin, that means all the organic waste is being put into it, and that can be converted into a compost. And when in our kitchen, if we have little sunlight coming, we can sow our own coriander, or a cutting of mint leaves, or maybe we have a small sand pit in which we cut some ginger, and we see how the ginger plant grows. So this topic, because I am a biologist, and these things I do it in my teaching as well as in hands-on activity, and I always teach my students what is the real impact of knowing nature. So when they grow their own, when there was an activity of potato cultivation, so usme you just have to cut potato, and usme eye hota hai. One day I'll just take up an activity and show the video, and you just sow the eye in the sandpit, and the children, they realize that after 1.5 months there were small green saplings coming out. So here the attachment to nature, the sensitivity to go home and then tell their parents that a potato aloo jo hai, that's a stem, and usko to seed nahi hota, wo to cutting se hota hai. So ma'am, this topic is my real life experiments and experience. Even in Bhopal, when I had gone, I had told children how we can study biodiversity in just a fist of soil. So having a small garden at home, I'm living in a flat, and just outside my flat, the whole wall is full of plants. The whole area the walking area, which is allowed for me to keep plants, I have planted green trees, green plants, and sometimes you do have people telling, oh, bahut greenery hai, but they
Thank
don't understand that this greenery is life.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So I would thank you again. Thank you for the time. And I would again share that this week, ma'am, let's have a picture of planting. Each eco-visionary should plant a sapling and share. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you very much. And when you are talking, lots of passion, we can feel that you are speaking with lots of passion, the things you have done. You are feeling so proud of those activities. Thank you. Thank you very much,
Yes,
Hina
ma'am.
Iqbal.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
and now the
thank
next
you, ma'am.
speaker and next green lifestyle practitioner is Zarina Khan from Indore. May I request Zarina, who is the principal of Dastak School, to kindly share her thoughts. Zarina Khan. I think we are unable to reach to Zarina.
Ma'am, can I have mine? I'm on the way.
Yes,
Um,
yes, please, Anita, please go ahead. I'm sorry, we are
yeah,
unable to connect to Zarina. Yes, Anita, ma'am, please.
yeah. Ma'am, can you share my PPT?
I'm sorry, my darling, I don't have your PPT.
I sent it, ma'am, yesterday.
Okay, just give me a
Is it there?
second.
Yeah.
Just give me a
मैम
second.
आई एम रेडी मैडम मेरा कॉल आ गया था
It's okay, it's okay. No, no issues at all. So now since Anita ma'am is saying sustainable parenting, am I right?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
Okay, yes, it's here. At times, there are so many engagements that I also find difficult and challenging to cope up. Yes, Anita ma'am. Is your slide
This
visible
is
to you?
Zarin. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Please go
Yeah.
ahead.
Before I talk about the before I talk about the slides, ma'am, I want to share the practical experience what I had today, and I had organized an event called Mama Chef in the school where the parents from nursery to grade 2 they participated, and they were asked to prepare healthy dishes, and we gave them the lot of options, like ragi is there, and then quinoa is there, and jaggery, honey, veggies. So all those ingredients except non-veg and rice items, we gave them the ingredients. You can choose anything and whichever your child likes to have for breakfast or for snacks. So we had 55 parents, ma'am. I'll be sharing the pics with you. They're on the way because everybody, we were late in the school itself. And one more thing, ma'am, what I did, I gave a suggestion to prepare Mama Chef caps with the chart paper, which is used one side and the other side, it is just blank. So we reused that. And I asked the teachers to prepare aprons with newspaper, ma'am. It was
Wow.
really a very, very good this thing. You will see the pics and then you'll come to know, ma'am. Yes, coming to the slide. It was parenting, and then whenever I take a class, ma'am, especially for grade 10, generally I go to grade 10 for English classes. So I was just talking to them about this heat, which is really, coming up very drastically in Hyderabad. I was just telling them that last time also I told, but unfortunately I could not take the pics because we were very busy to have those saplings, planted. And next time when I go, I'll just send you the pics. And then I was telling them, ma'am, if you have a broken pot or something very shallow where the stray dogs and these birds come and drink water, because very few of the children are made aware by the parents that they have to keep water for this guy ho, hands ho, birds ho, punchy and animals, they are really, really suffering with this. So one of the students, he placed a pot. Then he says, "Ma'am, मैंने pot तो रखा था, but somebody has taken it." I said, "Doesn't matter. You keep another pot. If you are not able to do, I'll give you the money." एक छोटा वो जो होता है ना, मैम, shallow वाला, not the pot, जो पानी वाला नहीं, the what shallow होता है where the animals can drink. I said, each time if it is lost also, if it's somebody's taken also, no problem. I'll give you the money. Please have a pot. I told all the students, and they have started doing that. So talking about sustainable, you can see here, ma'am, how they have segregated uh, practices. Yes, ma'am. Previous slide, ma'am. You can see the happy family where they are teaching the child also how to segregate the wet and the dry waste. Can I have the slide, ma'am? Education plays important role in sustaining parenting, and this is day in and day out as educators, as Alima ma'am and Zarina ma'am and Hina ma'am also would be talking to the parents day in and day out, and the children also about this parenting. What is the parents' role? Family habits significantly contribute to a sustainable future, because if we are really educating the younger generation, the future will be very, very green. That's what we are hoping for. Yeah, the child is watering the plant, and at the preschool level also, we teach the child to take a little water and then water the plants in the open area. That is a kind of project, that's a kind of hands-on experience for the PP children. That's it, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Miss Anita. Wonderful, wonderful. Whatever we have to do and practice when they are adults, we have to
Yes,
start making them practice when they are child. And that's what
yes,
is
ma'am.
green parenting. So thank
Yes,
you very much. It was
you,
wonderful
ma'am.
presentations. And now we'll move
Thank
to
you.
Zarina Khan. Yes, Zarina Khan, please move ahead. Zarina Khan is the principal of Dastak School, Indore, and she will be sharing her knowledge and experiences about biodiversity. Yes, Zarina? So as we all know already
Good
about...
evening, everyone.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. And before starting my topic, today I want to tell something interesting. So please attention, everyone. Today I will tell a story. The Magic Forest. In a tiny village nestled between two great mountains, there existed a magical forest. This forest was home to an incredible array of plants and animals, each one unique and special in its own way. The forest was also home to vast array of animals, from the majestic lion and shaggy man of the tiny hummingbirds with its indiscriminate feathers. There were monkeys swinging through the trees. One day, a young girl named Maria wandered into the forest, curious about the magic that lived within. As she walked, she trees seemed to grow taller and the animals seemed to grow more vibrant. Maria felt as though she had entered a different world, one that was full of wonder and awe. Maria realized that every living thing in the forest played a vital role in the ecosystem, and the loss of any one species could have far reaching consequences. She knew that she had to do everything she could to help protect the forest and all its inhabitants. If from that day, Maria dedicated herself to preserving the magic of the forest. She worked with her friends and family to plant new trees, clean up the streams, and protect the animal from harm. As they worked, the forest began to flourish even more. The trees grew stronger, the animal grew more abundant. So we have to maintain biodiversity, conserve biodiversity. Thank you, Rich ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Zarina. Through the story, you have really narrated a very, very wonderful idea how we have to take care of our environment, how each and every species is important. And now, as the last participant of the Green Lifestyle Practitioners course that we all are doing, I'm also the part of that. So my topic given to me by my friends and for my colleague is community building for sustainability, engaging local networks for global impact. But I would like to give this opportunity to my friend, Mr. Partha, who has witnessed and who has seen himself that how community has helped a very, very dirty, discarded pond that was not used by anyone, how community has made it a place where the people now feel proud to go and enjoy and spend some time. So, Mr. Partha, will you please throw some light on that, what the school and everybody has done?
I am. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Unanticipated opportunity for me. I'm a witness of what children can do when they are properly motivated and when they are channelized. It was a 14-acre lake, supposed to be a freshwater lake in Miapur area in Hyderabad. It was in the most dilapidated condition, and it has become a kind of a storage tank for the local drainage, because drainage pipes were not laid by the municipal corporation there. And the children came together with the help of the head of the institution. I am not naming people for different reasons, but it's a real situation. They came together and they started a movement for themselves and cleaned up the debris from that first, the rubbish thrown by the locals, and then they laid the pipes, drainage pipes, by themselves and diverted the drain water entering the lake. And very soon after a monsoon, the water became fresh again. Okay, and drainage water stopped mixing with the fresh water. When it is like this, they laid a walking path around it. But what happened then, when these people started doing, when someone takes the first step, others will do something else. A check dam was built. As a result, the walkers had to come all the way back in the opposite direction after finishing their walk. So they laid a foot-over bridge connecting the two sides of the lake. And now it has become easy. Now it has become a freshwater lake again. And now many people, including the local community, are depending on the lake. And there is freshwater fishing happening. And people have got employment there by fishing and selling the fish in Miapur area. So there is another school in Boyanpalli, just adjacent to it. I tell you, if the elders do not take the interest in some activity and don't motivate, what can happen? This is another example, a real-time example. There is a lake, dilapidated lake. There is a central institute run by the government of India, right opposite the lake, but it is in the most unpresentable, dilapidated condition. I spoke to the director of that central institute to motivate the children, to their students, and this school also. And story is the same. They did not come forward. So, and I know, if you tell once, sometimes you fail. Maybe often you fail. If you tell twice, sometimes you may fail. If you tell thrice, you may succeed 50%. So once again, after my schedule, this February, I got a lot of busy schedule. So in the month of March, I will meet the director again. Sir, 1 year over, what action have you taken to bring the lake back to life? It is right in front of your institute. So this is how, in my own way, I am trying to, because one of the most interesting areas for me in the sustainability is biodiversity. Because I'm living in a country which is one of the top 12 biodiversity centers, spots in the world. So I want to contribute myself to this. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. A big round of applause. And I believe, and you all will agree with me, that if I would have explained and narrated the points and things, it is far better when you are listening from the person's mouth who has experienced, who have seen that how the lake was transformed. And this is what we are trying to say through community-driven sustainability, is that this is a long-term impact. You know, the people from outside can come, they can motivate, they can tell you, they can give you the policies, they can give you the plan, they can give you everything. But who is the implementers who are going to implement, the local people. So we have to focus on the power of the local and the common people, and we have to empower them, engage them, and we have to take along with them, with us, so that we can bring true sustainability. So my humble request to you all is to kindly contribute in the sustainability, join our initiative where we always collaborate with the local initiatives, and we try to bring them to the global platform so that they have enough exposure, enough motivation, and enough example for others. So with this, we come to the end of our green lifestyle practitioners sharing. Now, this is the last part of this meeting. Last part is there are some announcements that we have to make. Number one announcement is that we all are organizing Maldives conference on 12th April. Registrations are going on. I'm very happy to share with you all that the responses are really very good. We are very encouraging, and we are very hopeful that the people, those who are going to go, who are going to come in the Maldives, are going to have lots of fun, lots of learning, lots of new initiatives that Maldives has taken. And plus, Maldives is also going to have lots of new ideas from different people coming from different parts of the world to that land. Still, we have a few slots available for the awards, for the speakers, for the sponsors, for the delegates, for the attendees. And I request each one of you present here to kindly spread the good word, because spreading the good word is also the greatest noble task. If we are spreading the good word among the people, so please spread this message among all. Next week, we are going to have another expert who is from Dubai Chambers of Commerce, and he is Sayyid Atif Ali, who is the Sustainability Program Manager in Dubai Chambers. We are going to have Wajhan Le Wajh face-to-face program with him, and I request you all to kindly be here. It's going to be a question-answer session, not the presentation. So in the question-answer sessions, we have lots of opportunities to interact, to ask questions, and to involve in that. Then we are going to have future-proof living, that is embrace sustainability lifestyle. This batch is going to be over in the first week of March, and I hope that this batch is going to practice whatever they have learned. Our next batch is going to start during the month of May. We are going to, if somebody is interested in the green lifestyle, they are most welcome. And also we are going to have the 7 steps program. We are going to have our programming programs. All this, the second batch is going to happen in the coming months. So keep watching us, keep interacting with us, join our group so that you can get the latest updates about Edufam International Academy and Eco Visionaries Group. Thank you very much. With this, we come to the end of today's program. Now,
composting. Can I? See, we are talking about composting, so I found another method of doing a little faster thing. See, whatever vegetable wastes are there, uncooked vegetable waste, you just put it in a bucket and pour some water on that. And after 3 days, take out the water, and for 1 mug of that water, put 10 mugs of fresh water to dilute it. And then this can be a very good nutrient feed for all your potted plants. I've been doing it and growing vegetables also. I just started recently. Otherwise, I've been composting in the traditional manner. And this one is suitable even for flats because there is no bad smell when it is soaked in water. And whatever leftover after that, that can be used for composting. Thank you.
Wow, such a lovely idea. Now I'm also thinking of doing that. And it's so simple and easy.
And your plants will bless you for that.
Yes, good, good, nice.
Vijay, do you fill up the whole pot or just little bit of water?
No, take a half bucket. Yeah, half a bucket water, and all the vegetables should be immersed in that.
Okay.
They should be immersed in that. And 3 days, you take it out and multiply by 10 times. Because if you pour directly, that will be purely highly acidic. Plant will die. So multiply by 10 times. And then whatever waste, vegetable waste is still left over, that you can dispose of it in other manner, either composting or giving it in the recyclable.
I've been doing that also with 2 pots where then you turn it over and dig it up.
But this water extraction is very fast. You don't have to
I
wait
think
for the
that's
composting to
yeah.
happen. Yeah,
I'll
and
try
no
that
smell,
one.
no smell. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
tried that. I was eager to pass it on to other people.
Yes. Very quick one, Dr. Halima. While everybody else is there, and I think just now we heard that a few of them, in fact, Dr. Partha was talking about India, and I think Hina was also talking about in Maldives. And as you know, I'm with Mr. Iqbal in that group, and we have come out with an article that where we are interviewing Iqbal for the February newsletter. But what I wanted to say was this company that we are with, we actually are perhaps the most fully integrated waste management company in Malaysia, the Solomas Group. And we make bins, we make the plastic bins, we make stainless steel bins. We also do waste collection from houses. We send it to the landfill, unfortunately, because most of it, that's what's actually happening here as well. But as a separate division, we have now proposed to the government and currently awaiting funding that where we will convert that household waste into energy. So we will actually convert it into steam energy. And I just wanted to tell Mr. Dr. Partha, there is a company in India which has also approached me to set up a plant in India to
Wow.
convert that household waste into charcoal.
Oh.
So we actually convert it into lots like briquettes of charcoal. It just be the size of about 8 to 10 inches, like briquettes or powder. So there is a lot of opportunity which we can do, but very often we get stuck because there's no funding, and so things just don't move. So we have the technology, and in fact, even from Saudi, they have approached us, and we are in the process of now signing a strategic partnership agreement with the Saudi government to be the waste management consultant for them. So I would be very happy to work with any of you. I think you have my particulars. We all are in the same group. So we will be very happy to we will be part of this development in whichever location that you're in.
Yeah, lovely. I'm so happy to know, Mr. Nara, that so many things are happening and everybody is trying their level best to do the best with this waste. Waste has really become a great
Sure.
headache for all the nations. And
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
that's why I have also selected one area that is e-waste. And hopefully we are
Yes.
also going to,
Correct.
Mr. Nazar is doing lots of things. He has signed now with the Philippines also. After USA,
Okay.
Australia, Singapore, now he's doing with
Yes.
Philippines. So he's also doing lots of things in the e-waste, and that's what is
Yep.
my area also. So thank you
Sure.
very much for informing Mr. Nara, and we all
Sure.
will keep in mind if there is any waste management planning required, any waste management
Yes.
necessities, then Mr. Nara is an expert of that. If there is any industry innovation and a smart city requirement, Dr. B. Ramanathan is with us. If there is
Sure.
any success mantra required, we have Mr. Vijay Kumar, who is going to take the session after 1.5 hours. And although this is a paid course, but for our members, like Eco Visionaries group member, if somebody is interested, we will share the link and you can be benefited by this. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank
Dr.
you.
Halima, I
Thank
just
you.
want to add, definitely I'm going to contact. And Hina, from Hina to Hina, I just want to show this one to you. See, this is
Wow.
my 10 days back. What do you think this is?
Yes, ma'am.
This is to you.
Yes,
I,
ma'am.
I
Yes,
sent
ma'am.
5 of it along with my husband, who has taken 5 pots like this to his eco farm. And it is
Okay.
lovely to
Okay.
know that all of them here are like that. So I thought, Hina, good. This Hina is also doing the same with
Interesting.
you. I'm doing it in for me, it's in inspiration where I keep my pot near me when I'm doing the work and other things. So normally I keep at least 1 or 2 pot in here and the other in my kitchen. So it's very inspirational actually to be in the group. Finally, I have to really give a big thank you to Dr. Halima for being connected here with a group of same like-minded people. I enjoyed every minute of it, I should say. I know I'm a very busy person. I have explained to Dr. Halima. So even though I'm doing this work, I'm also working in the government. But I will spare every minute which I can give to you, Dr. Halima. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Hina. Thank you, Hina.
Thank you.
Of our meeting and the strength of our relationship and bond will be when we are going to be there in Maldives in large number, and when you are going to bring the people in large numbers so that we all can collaborate and we can have a wonderful conference where we are going to exchange lots of similar ideas. You see how Hina has shared and you already have that idea. Dr. Ram has shared, you already have that island made up of that man-made island. So this is all sharing, and this platform provides this type of cordial sharings. So let's all meet together, let's all help each other, let's all grow and groom, and let's do whatever we can do for healing this earth that we have already damaged and injured. So thank you very much, everyone. Take care, and then see you next week at the same time, at the same platform. Till then, take
Thank you, ma'am.
care of yourself, keep
You.
smiling, laughing, and
Bye-bye.
stay green. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Thank you.
That's it
Bye-bye.
all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.